The hole is done. We have a hole. It's perfect. I've had an idea, and I think it's a really fun idea, and I want to make it a reality. So I went to MoMA. Was it MoMA? No, the Met in New York a couple of months ago. And we went and visited the Disney exhibition or something, and there was basically a diorama. It was a box that had a little miniature set in it. And it was so stunning, and it captured my imagination so much that I was obsessed with it. I was like, this is so, so beautiful. I love this so much. Then another time later, and I don't exactly recall, but I saw the same thing at a different museum. It was a diorama with miniatures in it. And I was like, this is so cool. And I think because I saw it more than once, something clicked in my head. And I was like, I could do that at my house. I could easily cut a hole in my wall, shove a box in there, and make a little set for miniatures. The other thing is that because of a project I've been working on, I actually have a bunch of miniatures. I have all this tiny furniture. Here's a tiny coat rack. Here's a tiny couch. Here's a tiny little armchair. Tiny basket full of fruit. I have all of this tiny furniture. And I've been keeping it in this box, but it's such a shame to keep it in the box, you know? And so, you know, I know that there's opportunities for me to put the furniture, the tiny furniture in little places, like maybe a chair on the bookshelf or a mini table on a mantelpiece. But I love the idea of having this little box, this little diorama, where I can create little sets and change them out occasionally if I want to, but also kind of have it as this really cool thing in my house. Here are the logistical problems. Number one, it's a hole in the wall. So I have to find a place that doesn't have like electrical wires running through it. I have to obviously do it between stud cavities. Problem number two is that I don't want it to be like a really shallow, so I don't want it to be the width of a wall. So here's an interesting view. I am in the hallway, and obviously in here is my office. This is this is thicker than the wall because there's some trim here. The wall lies behind it. So if I just did it in the space of a wall, I totally could. Like, I think that would be fine. It would still be really cool. It would just be like a shallow diorama. But my vision is to have like a deeper room because I want like a proper little diorama. And so I thought, easy. Easy. I just have to find a place where like if I wanted to put it here, behind doesn't matter. And I remembered this. Under the stairs would totally work. So here we are in my downstairs hallway, and I have this right here. It could go right here. And I think it would look really cool there. But, you know, this under the stairs works on the other side as well. There's the wall I was standing at. There's the bottom of the stairs. So this wall here is also under the stairs. The stairs start here, so it could go here as well. So currently under the stairs is a pantry. So under the stairs is a pantry. There's the wall I was just showing you. Here is the area under the stairs. Look, here I go. And eventually this pantry is not going to be a pantry. I really don't enjoy using this as a pantry, although it's currently useful. I have better storage solutions in the future that aren't so cramped and like you're like going like this because you're literally under the stairs. So this is a perfect spot to have my diorama box kind of stick out and jut out a little bit. So the debate is, do I do it in the hallway or do I do it in the dining room? Currently it's a living room, but eventually that room is going to be the dining room, so I call it the dining room. And I've decided, I think, to do the dining room because it's in a room that's used a lot. It's at the front of the house, so it's kind of like an area of a lot of traffic, and it has 2 really good windows in this room, so it gets a lot of light. And so you kind of look at it and it's a thing. Whereas the hallway is quite dark. It has only the light from the front door area coming in. And so I feel like this is the spot. All of the ones I've seen in museums have been kind of low, which maybe they're, because it's for kids, maybe, but I want it to be like kind of at eye level. And since, if you can imagine behind here, the stairs are going up, in order to have it at eye level, it needs to be on this side of the wall. So we just have to find the stud, do it on either side of the stud, whether it's here or here, and then fill the rest of the wall up with frames. I think that would look amazing. So I think for this video, the miniature is going to be the project. And then I have also been thinking about doing a video where I frame a bunch of stuff, because I have all of this great art that I need to frame, and I think that could be a video in and of itself. So maybe we'll tackle that next time. Imagine this is the frame we're using. So if it's here, I want it, first of all, not portrait. I want it to be landscape, because that's more diorama shaped. Secondly, I want you to be able to change the scene whenever you want. So I'm gonna put it on a hinge. So it's basically a door that you can open whenever you want. You can change out the miniature scene, and then you can close it again. So here's what needs to be done. Number 1, I need to cut the hole in the wall. Number 2, I need to build the box that's gonna go in there. Number 3, I need to like kind of seal everything and attach the frame. And then number 4, I need to make the diorama look really cute. Like I want to do the floor really pretty, and I want to paint the walls of the actual diorama box and stuff. So it's going to be really cool. And my dad's going to help me because he's currently back home. And so we're going to do the wall cutting and the box building together, which will be great. Oh God. You think there's a stud there?
There's a double stud right here.
Double stud?
Well, because it's load bearing.
Load bearing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because this is in the dead center of the house and it's by the stairs.
Okay, we can definitely see the stud.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So about there.
Okay. Pull it off.
Cool.
Here. Yeah, right out. Here, right out.
Look at that.
Good.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hold it.
Hi! The hole is done. We have a hole. It's perfect. It reminds me so much of pulperias, which are like corner stores, when I lived in Honduras. Because you would just go to this like little shop and you'd see all of the shelves of goods behind, and you'd just give your money and they'd give you the goods. This is hilarious and perfect. Here's the view from the other side. While Past Me works my way through making this project a reality, let's hear a word from our sponsor, who today is NordVPN. VPNs are a way for you to have security and privacy while using the internet. It has a lot of other perks though. So not only do you get the calm sense of peace that comes with knowing that it's way harder to track you and way harder for your data to get hacked, but you can also do things like make your computer think or make your internet think that you're in a different country. So you might be watching this video thinking, gosh, miniatures are cool. I want to watch more content about miniatures. Well, you might not know that Canada made a show called Best in Miniature, which is the calmest, most beautiful competition show where 10 incredible miniature artists built these beautiful miniature homes. And it's not available anywhere else. It might be available in the UK, but like I don't think anyone else has access to it. You might want to check that show out, or other shows, other streaming services that you don't have access to in your country. You can do that with NordVPN. So if you visit my link, which is nordvpn.com/Ariel Bissett, it's linked down in the description and in the pinned comment. If you check that out, you can check out their current bundle deal, which gives you 2 years of service plus a free month for a great price. So check them out. Check out Best in Miniatures, and thank you so much to NordVPN for making this project and this video possible. It's cutting time, so we've brought out the saw. I bought this really nice, thin plywood. Why did they put these X's on it?
I don't know. I think to mark bad side.
Huh. Hello and welcome to an update. So we've cut all of the pieces for the box, and I realized this is the moment to paint everything, because if I don't do it now, it's going to be pretty difficult once it's installed. This is just so much easier. So I brought out and I mixed my white paint, and I was like, why would I make my miniature room white? So I'm going to make it purple. So of course, one of these pieces is the floor. It's one of these two. And so I'm gonna actually stain that. I'm gonna go with that one. So I'm gonna put him aside so I don't forget and end up painting him. But I'm gonna stain him so that it looks like, you know, like a nice wood floor, because I think that that would look fantastic. Okay, while that is drying, I'm gonna look for the stain. Okay, and I have now, I stirred the stain for quite a while, and because I have it, I'm gonna do a little bit of wood conditioner, because I've really noticed that it makes a huge difference. Ooh, that's darker than I thought it would be, but it'll wipe off. And also I think it will look cool, even it would look cool if it was this dark. That looks so good. Okay. So, while everything's dry, well, they're basically dry. Yeah, they're basically dry. So I'm just gonna give them like 1 more minute and I'll go in with the second coat and then we'll build the box. Here we are at the end of this project, and it looks perfect. It looks and is exactly like I had in my mind. It is so perfect. The way that it opens and closes on the hinge is just perfect. It is so fun, and I swear every single time I walk past it, I pause and I look and I enjoy and I think, this is incredible, and then I keep on going, and that's exactly what I wanted. This like moment of whimsy in the house that makes you just pause for a second and enjoy something kind of silly kind of extra, but sort of special. I'm obsessed with it. I am going to make this a gallery wall because I think that this will be even more magnified if it's kind of amongst a bunch of other frames and it just has this kind of weird special thing going on. So I'm thrilled with this project and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I'm excited to keep doing little projects like this around the house and sharing them with you. So stick around if you want more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.